Mitram and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps, Intellectual Kshatriya channel, Education channel. And I have opened a new playlist called CIS Districts, Trans Districts along the rivers in South Asia. Excuse me for my allergies. The reason is this will give you a fascinating perspective of the land where we live. Before we venture it, today's topic is CIS Districts. These are the CIS Districts along the river Sutlej. This is the Sutlej river. These are the CIS Districts. I will explain what is the CIS Districts and Trans Districts in detail. This is my main education YouTube channel, South Asia Maps, and I have posted a lot of very informative presentations with meticulously made maps and images and pictures for you. You can go and access them, and if you like the contents and I appreciate you subscribe them and bring to the notice of your friends and colleagues. Take for example, suppose if you look to India, this is the India, the districts map, you get a perspective that here we are going to look at this particular region. There is a Sutlej river here. This is the Himachal, Haryana, Purbi Punjab, East Punjab region. You will not see much except certain political divisions. So the way I am going to present you the CIS districts and trans districts along various rivers. I will talk about Hooghly, Bhagirathi, Sutlej, Jhelum and Sindh, Indus River, Ganga River and so on. Eventually, you will get a very great clarity. That is the purpose of this particular playlist, Cis-Trans districts. Sorry for this, a different map. Yeah, this is the topic of today's discussion. So CIS here means the same side. This is the river. We have centered our position Delhi, the Indraprastha. That is our focus point. From there we will be traveling. Suppose if you are coming from Turania, Irania or Persia and go to Kabul, Kandahar and Khyber Pass and Jalalabad, Khyber Pass and Peshawar Basin, Lahore, you will get a different perspective. That will be the CIS, this will be the trans. That is not the point. Delhi will be our focus point. This side of the districts, CIS Sutlej means this side, trans means across. This is the genetics and biochemistry and chemistry concept, but the same is applied to geographically also. CIS Sutlej districts. The context map here is this is the Darul Harb, the enemy's land, or the Kafir's land. This is the Darul Islam, the Mu'min's land, the Qawm's land, where the believers of theology of Islam live. This is very, very important how the partition has happened, so that you will get a clarity. This is the Sutlej river. These are the districts across the CIS Sutlej region. The districts in Sutlej river is a very big river, and it is a tributary, it joins with the Chenab river. This is the Chenab river. Sutlej joins Chenab at a place called Uch Sharif in this region. Across, this is Uch Sharif here in the Bahawal.Pur district. Ahmadpur, Alipur or Uch Sharif, people say that is, and forms a Panjnad river. It originates somewhere in Tibet, part of China now. Manas Sarovar crosses Himachal at a place called Shipkila Pass, and its journey and it takes its major right hand tributary Bias river in Tarantaran area Harike and continues and ends at Uch Sharif, Shipkila Pass to Uch Sharif. The districts this side is, this is the Himachal region called Kinnaur district or Kalpa district, historically called Bashar district. Actually the district flows across also, but I have mentioned it. It's very important. Then historically the Simla hill districts, that is the Simla area here. Then the Rahimyar district, Rupar district here. Then the southern part, Ludhiana district here, and Fereozpur district. Fereozpur, Ludhiana, Rahimyar or Ropar, Simla Hill district, Bashar district or Kinnaur district of Himachal. I have mentioned Bilaspur, that has a small part on the Cis side, so I have mentioned that one, Bilaspur. After that, this is the princely state of Bahawal.Pur. Today it is in the West Pakistan or West Punjab, that is Maghrebi Pakistan. Today it has 3 districts, Bahawal.Nagar, Bahawal.Pur, Rahimyar.Khan. Sutlej river is around about 1450 kilometers, and from Panjnad to Manas Sarovar, Uch-Sharif to Manas Sarovar. These are the important Cis-Sutlej district. Historically, this is the Battle of Panipat 1761. Marathas controlled much of the Cis-Sutlej districts area. And when Marathas were defeated by the British imperialism in 1804, Second Anglo-Maratha War, this area came under the control of the Britishers. Lot of Sikhs and other Pulkian related missiles were ruling there. They came under the protection of British. British made a treaty with Ranjit Singh, who was ruling across the Sutlej. That is called first treaty, Treaty of Amritsar 1809, during Lord Minto's time. When the British annexed Punjab, defeated Sikhs in the First Anglo-Sikh War during Hardinge time in 1846, this entire region was annexed to the British territory, even across the Jalandhar Dome. That is other important aspect. The first Treaty of Amritsar and Treaty of Lahore, 1947 partition independence, and ethnic lynching of the Kafirs in this area. All of the people came and settled here, predominantly Sikhs and Hindus. So that changed the entire demographic composition. That is the broad historical thing you can keep in mind when you talk about the Cis districts along Sutlej River. That is Bashar or Kinnaur district, Simla district, Rahimyar, Ropar, Ludhiana, Fereozpur, Bahawal.Nagar, Bahawal.Pur, Rahimyar.Khan, and after Panjnad, Indus River joins at Maithankot. It continues. You can see this particular in a different perspective. See, here I am showing the Punjab District Gazette. You can see this fascinating Sutlej River are called Satrazo. Historically, it is the Bashar district. We are looking for the British consolidation and the formation of the district. So this the map is different. Historical map, Bashar district. So the district flows across the river and Cis-Trans I am showing here. Then we have the Simla state, Simla districts, and so once here is the Sutlej River. Then the Bilaspur, mostly it is the northern side, that is Trans, but some part will be here. This is the Ropar district, historically part of Ambala district of Punjab, British Punjab. So the Rahimyar and Simla and Bashar, we continue our journey. You can see the Ludhiana district in the Punjab Malwa region. This is the Maghrebi Punjab, the eastern Punjab. The river, it gathers the Bias here in the Taran district or Kapurthala district area, historically Amritsar district. This is the Fereozpur district, the Zira district now, and Fereozpur and Fazilka, a smaller districts now. Across we have the Lahore district especially. This is the Trans, we'll talk later. So we have here the river continues. This is the Abbasi princely state of Bahawal.Pur. The river continues. This is the Cis-Sutlej districts, Bahawal.Pur, Bahawal.Nagar, Rahimyar.Khan. This is the Uch Sharif. It gathers and merges with Chenab, forms round about 100 kilometers a short river called Panjnadi Panjnad that joins Indus River at Maithankot, and that is about the district. And we are looking at the historic. I lost it. Sorry for this. We'll continue our journey here, and we can see in the Squatchberg Atlas. In the Squatchberg Atlas, it gives a broad historical the British time districts. You can see Bahawal.Pur princely state here, and this is the Ganganagar and Hisar and Sirsa area, Ludhiana, and you see Fereozpur district here, and you can see the Ludhiana district, Ambala district, that is the northern part is Rupar, and Cis-Sutlej states, and this is the Cis-Sutlej districts, and we have the Gurgaon and Delhi here. That is about the fascinating Cis-Sutlej, the districts in Bharat. So that will give you a very different perspective when compared to just looking the districts political map in the without the cis and trans concept. That is today's topic about the cis districts along the river Sutlej. This is your presenter Reddy. See you later in some other presentation. Thank you very much.